G'day mates, how's it going? Now in this video I'm going to be talking about the Crunchyroll beta and how much it's improved and all the new features about it, or in it. But before we get into that, I just want to quickly touch on the Anime Lab Funimation situation that I talked about in previous videos. Basically, it's solidified now. If you go to the Anime Lab website, it'll just redirect you to Funimation, or it'll give you a link to Funimation. As a service, it's fine. I do use it for some dubbed shows and here and there and stuff like that. However, my biggest gripe with the service that they haven't fixed, or at least haven't fixed yet at the time of recording this video, is that the My Queue feature, or the My List feature on the website is still as boring and bland as ever, and just lacks any form of just like... But it's just a vertical line of shows. Like, yeah, you can like move them, like reorder them and stuff, but like there's so much space that could be, it's just so much space wasted by just these blank bits on the side, and there's just like, I don't know, it's just so boring. Whereas, I'll show you on the Crunchyroll beta how much they've improved. And speaking of that, let's check it out. So, immediately, this is the Crunchyroll beta homepage, and immediately it looks better. The bright orange and the blacks just make it pop. The contrast is great. Everything just looks more modern, looks so much better compared to the decades-old website that it was looking like before, or it was before. That's the homepage. This is just the browse all section, and immediately they have a feature that I wanted for ages, and that's a filter section which you can filter by language. You can go all, which will just give you just everything, or you can search by subtitled only or dubbed shows, which is incredible because it's common sense, but like they didn't have that before. Before, if you wanted to look for a dubbed show, you just gotta search through every show and click on it and see if it had a dubbed option, no matter what language it was. But now, yeah, you can just find every show that has a dub, no matter whether it's English or, Italian or Russian or something. I don't think we get the Russian here, but you get like Portuguese and other stuff. But it's great. There are some exceptions. Given that it's a beta, there are some like overlap things that might be like from other regions. For example, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, on the page here, it says it says I can watch it in English dub. But if I go onto the actual page here, it's only got it in subtitled, right? So there's stuff like that. That might just be a thing where, like, if you're watching Crunchyroll from America, you can watch it in both languages, but they've left the tag for other regions up, the English dub tag, I mean. So I don't know if that's it or it's just a typo. I don't know. But there are some other good things, and that's with Sony buying Crunchyroll and Sony already owning Funimation, there are some overlap or sharing of English dub shows. For example, Attack on Titan. It's got, Spanish, English, Portuguese, all that sort of stuff, and, you sort of have to, like, it does, it goes by season, so, you got Season 1 Spanish, Season 1 English, Season 2 Spanish, Season 2 Portuguese, Season 2 English, that sort of thing. That could be a little bit more refined, like maybe, like I know before you could just change the language on the episode, and if you go to the next episode, I think it just keeps the language if it has it. But altogether, that's great. So yeah, it's even got up to season 4 in English dub, which on is the most latest season out. So you'd think, oh, maybe only Funimation would have it. No, both have it. However, it's not like that for every show. For example, if you go to My Hero Academia, it's only got it in Japanese, which is, that you can expect some shows would just stay on one side or the other, that sort of stuff. But yeah, it is good to see there is some sharing between websites. Now, onto the main thing. And that is the watch list, or the queue function that Crunchyroll used to have. Look at it now. It looks fantastic. Like, the watch list, for one, goes horizontal. So, it doesn't take up as much space for as many shows. Like, I've got 4, 8, 12, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48... 50, I've got a lot of shows here. If that was all vertical, just one show at a time, I'd be scrolling for ages. But look at it now, I don't have to scroll that far to find anything. But the other thing about it is they added crunchy lists, which means I can make custom lists of shows, whether it be, genre based, or I could make it like a show by a particular, anything at all. Like, you know, you could just bundle shows together. For example, another reason to have the Crunchy list, if you're sharing an account with someone, say, you know, I could make it like Robert's shows, right? If you're sharing an account and, you know, you're realizing, well, all the shows that we like, we might like different shows, I mean, and they'll just be all on the same list. Well, you could make a thing here in the Crunchy list, Robert shows, create the list, and then just Robert can just add his shows in. You know, you can add in, you know, you can add in Bleach, right? You can add in, like, Robert might like some, you know, March comes in like a lion. You know, is it? Yeah, add that in. You know, he just adds all his stuff in, right? And you can have different lists for different people. So, I mean, I don't know if Crunchyroll wants, you know, like people just sharing a bunch of accounts and stuff. But hey, you know, that's a use for it, right? Or, I mean, it could just be a family thing of like, you know, your son or daughter could just make their own list on your account type of deal. I don't know. But it's cool that it's there. You know, it's not needed, but it's great that it's there. And I'm glad they're showing innovation and creativity and taking, you know, trying stuff out. I mean, it's a beta, so that could change when it officially launches. I hope not. I hope it stays there. But it's great that they're trying, right? Compared to Funimation just sticking with this, right? Yeah. That's the new Crunchyroll beta. There isn't a whole lot more that's really new. The manga side of things is the same as it was before. It hasn't updated yet. It's still the same look. That being said, from what I remember when I read manga on Crunchyroll, the like phone app version or just the app version of it ran a bit better than the website. So there's that. But altogether, I'm really for the new Crunchyroll beta, and I hope when it officially goes like normal, like it becomes the new normal, I hope I hope it a lot of these things stay the same and just it can only go up from here, right? But anyway, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you again. See you later.